Hello fuckers, ArchieLuxury channel discussing materialism. And today's topic is materialism the secret to happiness? And this is something I've often thought about. Is materialism the secret? And the answer is no. But it's not a communist answer either, where I say materialism is, I frown on it, because let me give you the scenario. See, I get a lot of pleasure. I get a lot of pleasure out of the wristwatches I own. Okay, I really do love the I love everything I own there. I love my Omega Speedmaster. Man on the fucking, I love that watch. I love it. I love my Explorer 2. I love my Reverso. I love the Reverso, Reverso Grand Date. And I love, at the moment, I've got the World Time. I really love that watch there. Interestingly enough, I made a few videos, tribute to the 5107 and tribute to the annual calendar. And the punters are saying, the World Time's ugly. And you know something? You're entitled to your opinion, but at the end of the day, it's my opinion that counts. And I personally, to be completely honest with you, no bullshit, I probably think the World Time, I prefer it to the 5107, and I prefer it to the 5035. And that's not to say there's anything wrong with those other Pateks or the Gold Sub, but I prefer it. And it's my money, so that's good. I'm happy. But the other people, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion too. You could say it sucks too. That's quite okay. So the answer is materialism the answer to happiness? And it's all in moderation. That is the answer. For example, I've got a certain level of happiness from having four watches. I've got World Time, Reverso Grand Date, Explorer 2, and a Speedmaster. Now that's a fair bit of coin for a lower middle class guy. That's a lot of money. But I got another friend of mine who's a watch dealer. And he's the guy I got my Gold Sub from. I got my 5107 from. He's a multi-millionaire. Very successful guy. Can't take nothing away from him. He self-made multi-millionaire. But I got to be completely honest with you. He's had about 35 gold Rolexes at one stage. Okay, they weren't all day dates, but he had Gold Sub, Gold Daytona, Gold GMT, multiple Gold Subs, multiple day dates. He had some fucking amazing pieces. And I don't know whether he's that happy. I don't think he's like someone with a bigger collection than me. You'd say, he'd be 10 times happy as me. No, I don't think that's the case. It's just like somebody can have a Ferrari. They've always wanted a Ferrari, so eventually they get a Ferrari and they love it. They've got a garage for it. They've got little slippers they put on when they drive their Ferrari. They worship that car. Compare that to a really rich person who's got, say, 10 Ferraris. Does that mean the person with 10 Ferraris is 10 times as happy? If anything, I'd say the guy with the one Ferrari, he's probably happier than the guy with 10, because the guy with 10's just got money, and he may love them, yes, he may definitely love them, but in some ways it's not about having more of them that makes you more happier. It's kind of what they bring to the mix. So in many ways it's in moderation. So my dealer friend he's a multi-millionaire, very, very successful And I did say something which kind of offended him. I said to him, you know, I've never been jealous of you because you're so miserable. I shouldn't have said it. I was in a funny mood. But sometimes you're best to keep your mouth shut. You don't tell people the truth. But I said that to him and he goes, oh, fuck off. He got a bit pissed off with me. But I gotta be honest with you. You know, it's not about having the biggest collection out there. They got to make you happy. Now, whether that's 1 Patek or 10 Pateks, it's got to make you happy. That's the important thing. So, you know, I look at his life and he's in certain business ventures. He's waiting for this money to be repaid and this and that, and it always seems he tells me he's got sleepless nights. I seem to be able to sleep. I don't have a problem with that, even though I'm probably worth less than 10% of his worth. I seem to be more happier. So material goods don't necessarily make you happy. It's balance. It's balance. And that's what I think is important. It's the balance. So the guy with the 10 Ferraris, is he 10 times as happy as the one guy who's got the 1 Ferrari? And I think in many ways the guy with the 1 Ferrari, the Ferrari per happiness, he's probably got more happiness out of that one car he's had to scrimp and save to get, compared to the guy with 10. It's a very interesting equation there. Does more material goods make you happier? No, I don't think it does. However, at a certain level, I think they do make. I know they make me happy. I love my world time. I love that piece. Absolutely adore it. I love my world time. Love it to death. I don't care what the punters say. They say, oh, it's not as nice as this. Well, when it's your money, you buy what you want. I love it. I love it to death. I remember in 2004, I had a little bit of a joust with my brother, and I said, you know, my aim is to have a white gold world time. Completely off. That was as ridiculous to achieve that like buying a 5396 annual calendar now. 5396. Go and Google 5396. That's just I think one of the sexiest references. Completely unattainable. But now I've achieved the world. I had the white gold. No, I've got the yellow gold. Okay, yellow gold may not. Well, actually, to be honest with you, to be completely honest, if I had both on the table and someone said, have either one, which one do you want? I actually do like the yellow gold. They're both beautiful. I don't think the yellow gold is so inferior to the white gold. So when you look at these things, materialism, I think it's in moderation. I think the guy with 10 Ferraris, he may not be more happier than the guy with 1 Ferrari, but the guy with 1 Ferrari is a fuckload more happy than the guy with no Ferraris. That's one thing I can tell you. So it's moderation. But more of them doesn't necessarily make you happy. I'm ArchieLuxury, discussing materialism, material goods. Tell me what you nasty brown vinyl fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. and 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.